I just want to show you a quick little thing I've been back testing since I've been using the strategy. Well, not so much the strategy, but the indicator. This could be something that you guys could try back testing or potentially practice if you guys like scalping more. So with something like this, I haven't really played through price yet, so I'm just gonna kind of wing this and see what it looks like, just to keep it open and honest with you. So this is 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This would be London session as of right now because London UTC hasn't actually done their daylight savings time yet until like the 27th or 29th of this month, which right now it is the 23rd. So for now, London still is opening at 4 until later the end of the month, and it'll start opening around 3 a.m. So this indicator is pretty accurate, as a lot of you guys know. But what I've been messing around with a little bit, which I might fund a small account with to practice more for like a month and see what my results are, is 1 minute scalps. I'm still going to do my main strategy where I go top-down analysis with full 1% positions and swing trading a little bit. But this one's for those guys that want to scalp a little bit. I would not recommend risking 1%. I would only do 0.5% or 0.25%, or even having like a set fixed lot size for like a 5 pip stop loss, because you shouldn't really get 5 pip stop losses on this time frame with this indicator. So basically we're just going to go through and take every 1 minute trade. I'm going to say at 0.5% risk for now, and we're basically going to take every supply demand zone that's pretty much going with trend, and then you're going to have a, so for this example, I'm not 100% sure what happened. So this one's already evenly traded, so I'm not going to worry about this. Technically it hasn't filled all the way, but I'm going to consider this one not traded yet. So I'm just going to place a limit right above this, right above here for 2 pips. 0.5%, that's a lot, that's a big lot size. And then for now, I'm going to do a minimum of a 1 to 3, but I'm going to go to the low. So right here at 0.5% risk would be 2% so far. So it's starting to pull back a little bit. So far this is our low for 4.5. Put right here. And then we're just going to keep testing this to give you guys a different perspective if you want to practice this or not. I'm not sure exactly the rest of the market structure, but we'll see what happens. So I trade London, so I'm pretty much just going to do London session here. So if we play this forward a little bit, we got tapped into. Alright, so we can move this over. Then play a little bit. Oh, wow. Pull back a little. So we got TP secured. So right here, where's my text box? There it is. Right here. So we'll just say 2.25% secured so far, because that'd be half of 4.5, unless you wanted to make it 5%, but we're just gonna leave it for that. Alright, so one down. Next trade, still good trend. We'll just say another 0.5% risk here. We'll do 2 pips to the low, which would be about 5R. So let's play this forward a little bit. Alright, I got triggered. Alright, let's see if this plays out. Came up, mitigated pretty much the whole supply zone. Alright. So in a case like this, I probably wouldn't take this just because I'm already in this trade. So I'm not going to take this one just because I'm already in this one. I don't really like being in multiple. However, if there's a buy right here, I'd probably get in it just to hedge it, but we'll see what happens. Alright, nice. So this one's secured. Alright, so 5R, so it'd be 2.5. Let's see, 2.5. Alright, let's keep going. So I'm only basically trading trend with this, and I will take reverse trend, but I'm not really going to take the first one. I would take a second opportunity. So right now, so this got tapped into. just, I don't really like this price action here, but just for the hell of it, let's just enter it anyway. So 3 pips is good. We'll go to the low. So that's only a 1 to 2, so I don't really like that. So I'm just going to push it to a 1 to 3 because I want to do a 1 to 3 minimum personally. Holy moly. Alright, right here. So we're kind of bare still. We do got a buy set up right here that we could hedge. But I don't want to take this. I'd rather take the second opportunity to go long. Alright, that got violated. And, alright. 1 to 3, so it'd be 1.5. 5% secured. So far we haven't taken a loss. You would have taken a loss if you want to hedge to go long. But for a situation like that, if you did take that and it did work out, I'd swing it a little bit just to make up some of these losses. Alright, we got another sell going on. So, I'm going to extend this out a little bit just because that's where it went off. Let's do 3 pips. To the low. Unless we get another solidified. Okay. Solidified lows down here. Solidified low. So let's move this over. Still looking at that area for now. So far 1 to 8. Alright, so technically we have a low. This change in structure. So, in my opinion, on this one, you do kind of have this demand zone right here that got mitigated. Technically, you could go all the way down here, but then we do, so which this actually broke structure right here. And then the indicator shows a structure breaker here. So, me, I'd probably do a little bit high risk just because I'm so far in profit on the day. I might take this just for the heck of it. Because technically, I do have 2 structure breaks. We're kind of on a quarter theory level right here, the 100, so it could act as some good support. So I'm just going to throw a risk on it. This would be a little higher risk because you're not really going with trend. We'll do 5 pips. And then we'll go to this demand zone for now. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to the stop loss because it does make it a 1 to 3. And we do have a sell set up here, so we can kind of hedge it. So if we're in this, that gets profit, it goes in here and reverses, it's a win-win either way. So let's see what happens. Alright, it got triggered. Let's move this over. And looks like we might get stopped on this one. Alright, we got another position open up. So this one is a higher setup than this one. I'm already in this one. So I probably would, just because of how far up I'm on the day, I would just take this one. And this one is more confirmed than the first entry. So let's just see what happens. 2. So we'll just go to this high because it's technically a 1 to 4. Make it even. Tapped, profit. Technically I have another one, but I'm not entering a third time. Did it hit yet? Didn't hit yet. Alright, this is interesting. So we're technically in 2 trades, a 0.5% risk. So what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to hedge a sell. This is kind of where it gets a little bit advanced. See, these 2 are high risk because you're not going with trend. However, you got a 1% total risk for 1 to 4 and a 1 to 3 to potentially come up here for this sell. However, I did get a change of character, and since I'm in buys, I am going to hedge a sell just to make up these buys that I'm in, just in case. And if it gets taken out, I'm probably going to hit TP on this one. This is where risk reward comes into play. So let's just do 3 pips. And then for this situation, you cover these losses. However, since we're in a downtrend, 1 to 3 is kind of iffy. I mean, maybe you could do a 1 to 4 to this demand, but since we're going with trend, I kind of want to make up these two losses if this plays out. I'm just going to swing it to this as a 1 to 5, just to keep structure breaks through here. So let's see what happens. All right, that does trigger. Profit. All right, so this hit stop. This one still in. So far we got minus 0.5% on that one. And we're in profit on this one. Still didn't hit. Okay, the stop loss hit as well. So let's copy this. So if you want, you could just take your profit at this stop loss just to make up for both of these for that hedge. I mean, you'd still be in profit because it'd be a 1 to 3. So you would have lost 1% for a total of 0.5% profit, but I don't really like that risk to reward, so I'm just gonna swing it to here. And we do have a new indicator. If it goes back up there, I'll see what price action looks like, and we'll see if we want to enter on it. All right, so that actually hit. So this would be 2.5%. Secured. Let me plug my laptop in so it doesn't die. All right, what's the time? So right now we're almost getting into what do you call it? New York session. New York session opens around here. Right around here is when I'd actually stop trading. I mean, that's way more than enough for the day. So let's just see what price does up until New York, because I don't really trade New York unless I have a limit set, because I work night shift, so I sleep at night. All right, so I'm in no trades right now. We have a little bit of a change of character, not too much of an expansion. Kind of evenly trades it. We do get another one right here. So I don't really trade at this time, but let's see what happens. Just for the heck of it. So actually, let's put a vertical line right here, because I don't trade New York since I'm not up, so I'm just going to calculate this time, and then whatever else is just going to be an additional, whether it's a win or a loss. Tapped. Stop loss. So now we got that. So let's just take it. And we'll go to this low. Continue trend. Nice. Alright, so far we're in good profit. I probably wouldn't take this one just because I'm in this one, and this entry is above my entry here, and I don't really want the reverse. We did reverse at this a little bit. However, this demand zone to me is mitigated, so I think it's going to push through. Which it might not. Well, I'd still consider it mitigated because of this wick. So I think it's going to keep going lower. All right, so now we have a new sell signal. So I would personally enter this. Let's just cover the wick. Let's go to the low again here. Then this stop loss, I'd put at this stop loss just to make up. Where is it? Just to make up this loss, and then I'd probably be done for the day. However, I don't do New York anyway. All right, triggered. Oh, look at that. I'm just about to move it over. All right, we're in profit for both. Nice. See, this is nice. So far, New York session. Let's see. To the low. I just kind of put these arbitrarily, so I'm just going to round these to 6. That's how I normally do it. I like round numbers. 4. So out of everything we've done so far, this can be 0.5, whoops, negative. This one's going to be 3%. And this one's going to be 2%. So let's just add up our results for now. Obviously, you guys get the idea. You want to go with trend. These buys, which you can see, none of them worked out because I'm going against trend. So it's kind of cool. This one never actually triggered, so we'll stay out of that for now. So with trend, we actually didn't lose a single one. So right here is London Open. Right here is New York Open. Oh, sorry. New York Open's right here. So these are my London session trades. All counter trend lost. I mean, with this one we did get in pretty good profits, which was probably 1 to 3.8 or something, which still would be good profits. You could go break even or something, but I'm just going to count it as a loss because personally I'm probably just going to run all these. And let's just add it up quick. We could keep going, but I personally don't even trade past like 7. Actually, yeah, pretty much 7. So I wouldn't even really gotten into this one, but we'll just add it up anyway. So all together, let's pull up, if I could find it. There it is. Text. I'm gonna heart that just so I have it for the future. So back testing 1 minute results. So it's wins, losses. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. 6. How many losses do we have? 1, 2, 3. And then our return would have been, let's see here, 2.25. So let's just say 2. 4.5, 5, 6. 5.5, 5, 7.5, 7, 10, 12% off 0.5% risk. I mean, that's insane. I mean, obviously, it price not always may respect as well as this. I mean, this is very efficient and nice price action through here. But we, as you guys saw, I mean, I didn't pre-plan this. I didn't really mark it out. It's just something I've been doing the past week. Well, not so much the past week, but like the past few days when I got the indicator. I back tested last week, so today I decided to back test today. I am currently in a buy somewhere around here. I can't remember. For my normal strategy, not my for scalping. But as you guys can see, this is a powerful indicator, and this is a cool way for you guys that like to scalp, that can't look at the charts all the time, just want to get in a few trades. So a couple rules I like to follow. I'll go until when I keep winning, and then either I'll be done at a certain percentage, or if I don't feel like it and I just want to keep trading, I'll give myself 2 losses in a row. However, so if I didn't get in this hedge for a sell or have an opportunity for a hedge, after these 2, I would have been done. And after that, I would have been 4, 5, 6% minus 1%. That would have been 5% on the day. However, since I was in a hedge, it made up these losses and some, which is why I'm very big on risk to reward. And then, obviously, in New York, we kept trading a little bit. If we don't count New York, we'll get rid of, let's see, 5% minus a half, so 4.5% off this. That would be 7.5% just for London session, which I'd trade, which is still phenomenal. I mean, that's more than a majority of people get in a month or even in a quarter. So, hope this opened up your guys' eyes for potential on the strategy. Just another way to look at it. If you guys have any questions or you guys back test and have some good results, you find something better that maybe I don't know about, just let me know. This is just something I noticed. Maybe you guys can incorporate it, make like a small $100 account, and give it a go. But again, please do not risk 1%, because if you get greedy, I mean, these are quick 1% losses if you don't go with trend or you take the wrong ones. And then, I mean, if you lose your first two, you're down 2% right there. But if you lose your first two off this, it's only 1% for the day, which is not bad. I personally give myself 2% on the day, but with this strategy, I'd only give myself 2 losses, possibly 3. So typically the way I risk is on my swing trades, when I'm going for like 1 to 30s, I'll take half risk off at my next supply or demand zone or structure breaks, whether that's a 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, whatever it is, and then I'll swing the rest to my overall TP to continue trend. And then for this one, I'd basically do this after 2 losses. I'd stop for the day. If I start out with 2 losses, I'd stop for the day, and that's kind of normally how I do my risk. So I hope this helped, guys. Let me know what you think.